Good morning, fellas. How are we doing? What's up? What's up? How's it cooking? We got a new raid today, fellas. We got Per Ugly to do. Okay, Per Ugly, Per Ugly, Per Ugly. Now there is a channel in my Discord, okay, called Raid Battles Chat. If you're looking for any locations of any of the raids, they're all going to be in there. So if we go into that chat, we can see Berry Forest in Kanto is Lopunny. Route 7 in Kanto is Per Ugly. You can go through each regions. So for example, Per Ugly is currently Route 47 in Johto. Far left waterfall is Per Ugly. In Hoenn, Per Ugly is at Route 115 and you need Surf. In Sinnoh, Per Ugly is it looks like not found, to be fair, I will say. Yeah, not found. Is Lopunny not even found in Sinnoh? No, it's not, maybe it's not updated, I'm not sure. But then Per Ugly in Unova is at Route 1 and you need Surf. So all the locations for that kind of stuff are in my Discord. If you're curious, we're going to head over to Route 7 Kanto, I guess, to do mine, because that's kind of a fun, I just like Kanto, I guess. We could, actually, you know what, let's just do Route 1 Unova, why not? I've got to get my team ready. I'm going to go ahead and just jump off the stream today by trying to do the Per Ugly raid, I feel like. People were saying it's easier. I heard people saying it's easier than the what's it called one, the Lopunny one. So hopefully that's true. Yo, Pat, quick question. Do you know if the Shaman is just from the raids, or do I have to do a bunch of turn-ins for the swarms for tablets to get it too? I could be wrong. I don't think we know yet, Mike. I don't think it's like been confirmed. I don't think we know. I think the assumption most people are making is that you don't have to do swarms for. I feel like the tablet is probably a different reward. Like if you like turn in 480 swarm Pokemon, you get all the tablets. I'm guessing it's a different reward. The idea, to me, the idea of needing to turn in 480 swarm Pokemon to get all 12 tablets, plus doing all the raids, is kind of ridiculous. Just to be able to get a Shaman encounter. I feel like the 12 raids will be for Shaman, and then I feel like the swarm turn-ins will be for some other reward, hopefully, but we'll have to see. We don't really know yet, so we'll see what happens. Hey, let me answer this in full. Sell or open Cherish Ball, question mark. In my opinion, you have three options, okay? You can sell right now for good. There's no wrong answer. You can sell right now for good short-term, solid capital building and profit. You can hold for 2 or more years as a long-term investment where we'll make a lot of money. But you have to be very patient and also hold on to them for a long time. However, it's day 2. To be fair, you shouldn't be holding any Cherish Balls for investments right now. It's a huge waste. The way to think about it is like, why would you hold Cherish Balls for investments right now while they're, let's see, 50k a piece, right? So while mysterious Cherish Balls are 58k a piece, why would you ever hold for an investment? The only thing you should be doing is like selling them pretty much. You want to buy them up, let them drop to their bottom out price, which I'm guesstimating. Don't take this as like fact. This is a huge guesstimation. I'm guessing will be around 30 or 20 to 40k somewhere. It's a big range too. So I'm kind of, 20 to 40k will probably be their bottom out price. And like maybe buy up there, but like there's no reason to, like, I sold all of mine. There's no reason to hold on to them if they're just going to keep tanking. You might as well just sell them for now and then buy them back if you want to make an investment. If you want to open for fun, more power to you, go for it. But keep in mind, you're paying money for entertainment. You're paying money to gamble. Do not expect to get anything. If you're going to open Cherish Balls and you're going to be upset if you don't get a shiny, then you're a person who shouldn't open Cherish Balls. That's not how, like, it's like gambling. If you're going to be upset if you lose, don't gamble. You should be doing it as like a fun little throwaway thing, essentially, That's the way to think about it. Yeah, I almost forgot my encounter counter today. Shout out to chat for reminding me, dude. 29,149 encounters. We're getting up there, fellas. All right, we made it over to the little raid location. This one's to the west of Route 1 in Unova. Anybody who wants to join the link, we can just get a free little fun link going. I'm going to turn on whispers. You can feel free to whisper me. Any info on when the third raid will spawn? When did the Per Ugly spawn? Was it like, I think it was like 7 p.m. ET yesterday? Something like that. So, I mean, it should be a 24-hour-ish cycle. I don't know the exact time. I'll have to pay more attention. Like 7-ish, yeah. I'll have to pay more attention tonight. If it drops around 7 p.m. ET, yeah. We'll try to learn that time a little better. But around that time is what I would say. Did you get the worm? Not yet, man. I love this vanity, the worm. I always say I don't buy anything yet, dude. Patience is so important when it comes to the any event season, not even like the Lunar New Year event, but any event season. I'm also keeping an eye on Rich's Charms. I need to pick some of those up. But like, dude, I'm just being patient. Like I always tell people, I sell everything in the first half of every event, and then I buy whatever I want towards the second half, or maybe like less, like the last 40 to 30% of the event. I start buying what I need. But you don't want to wait too long. If you wait too long, then everybody starts buying up, and it's a pain. Fuck, this is so funny. Cav's alt is just... Are all of your alts just Cav with different amounts of A's between the C and the V? That's Giga Brain, dude. Is select template a quick search feature? Yes, it's awesome, dude. So now I can just... Oh, 2012 Pokemon. Boom. Speaking of, people are listening. They're getting a little cheaper. I bet some people are coming... I bet this is because some people are coming back to the game. I bet the Lunar New Year event grabbed some people's attention. Okay, wait. I actually... I'm gonna buy that. The reason I bought that Rattata is specifically due to the username. If anybody saw, that guy had a 3-letter username, which is, I think is pretty based. 4 is whatever. But these are all the same guy's Pokemon. This is another... It's 160k though for a Weedle. I don't want to touch that for now, but XBX is a really cool username, in my opinion. It was the cheapest, one of the cheapest mons possible. I'm happy to throw up. I wish like I had more liquid capital to spend at the moment. If I would make a shit ton of investments in 2012 mons way more aggressively, but we're just I don't have the capital at the moment. It's always just like you'll see a little, like this guy has a bunch listed. Like it's always a couple people who like just come back to the game and find out they have a bunch of mons and list them up, and that's how the 2012 market kind of ebbs and flows. Like it goes up and down, back and forth, because some people come back, but eventually, you know, in a few years, like we're gonna run out of players that played back in 2012 that can even come back to the game. So I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I obviously firmly believe in the 2012 market. Some people don't. You know, more power to you. We'll see what happens in 2 years or so. Do I want to say this? No, we'll keep it a secret, fellas. I bought like another 100 mysterious great balls yesterday because they went down to 20k each. That is... Okay, sorry. Shiny Shedinja just got listed, so I got distracted. That's really, really rare. When was this gotten? 2022. Okay, wow. That's so smart. In my opinion, one of the smartest investments you can make is investing in previous sealed product and previous holiday investments during like the first couple days of a new event. I said this yesterday. Every single time a new event drops, a bunch of people panic sell shit from the previous event that they were trying to quote unquote invest in, and now they just like quote unquote invest in stuff from this new event, and it's like if you just held your other stuff, like it would have just been better. So yeah, stuff like this dropped like yesterday, and it's so... If you were smart enough to like take advantage of those panic sellers and buy that stuff up, that's the Giga Brain move, is to invest that way on it. You can almost always like retroactively invest. Like if you missed out on something, for example, during the Christmas event, if you wait for the Lunar New Year event, a lot of it drops because people panic sell. And same with if you missed out on stuff for like the Halloween event, you can pick it up again during the Christmas or Lunar New Year event because people panic sell, man. Don't be a panic seller, but you can also take advantage of the panic sellers. Okay, here it is, fellas. They're a 2-star raid, the Per Ugly. Let's get into it in a sec. Take your time, Cav. You're totally good. I beat Per Ugly first time with randoms without any previous knowledge on raids or moves. I mean, it was chill, dude. Nice. Dude, I couldn't believe it. So, in my opinion, I could be wrong. In my opinion, this Pizza of Raids content is like one of the most open-ended PVM pieces of content PokeMMO's ever put out, where like a ton of different strategies work. People are going with like Metagrows. I've seen Miltanks, Garchomps, Reunicluses, like... There's so many things that could work for this, right? I got a comment the other day, someone being like, you know, I guess no matter what they do, so someone's gonna get mad, you know. But that's all these like weird negative comments of someone left a comment like a worst event ever. This strategy requires like a very specific Pokemon, and if you don't use it, it's unbeatable. Blah blah blah. And I was so shocked. So I was like, man, that's just not even true this time. If you want to make that argument for like previous events or other events, I think that's totally fine. I think it's a valid argument to be like, man, honestly, the Halloween event is kind of too hard. You can only really do it with like Hydreigon, Chandelure, like whatever the Pokemon. Like it is really hard. I super actually agree. But to make that argument for this event seemed a little cope. It seemed like a little like, you know, he was just having a tough time, which I understand. All right. I'm going to go over the Will-O-Wisp on the Per Ugly. We got Cav setting up the Reflect as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, gamer. It's appreciated. Can I test? Has anyone tested Pain Split? Does it do anything against the memer? Pain Split works by total HP, right? So my total HP on Sableye is really low. I'm sure the raids is higher. Is it worth to go ahead and try to Pain Split, or am I gonna fuck my team over and waste their time? How do we feel about that, team? Good morning, Patrouski, sir. What's up, Cody? How you doing, gamer? Progo is way easier than low putty, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. What's up, Jaxies? How you doing today, dude? Good morning, good morning. Cody Pog, salute. What's up, fellas? What's up? Oh, here it is, fellas. The Garchomp. Thanks to this guy for carrying me. He like took me through the cave and guided me. There's a mini one in my way. Let's go and get him. Garchomp. A Garchomp Alpha Swarm is not a very common thing. It's very, very cool to see. It also took us to one of the locations for one of the raids that will eventually happen, which is cool. This isn't the big one, right? This is another Gabite. We'll get to the big one here in a sec. Okay, for those who haven't heard, I actually just released a video on this topic 6 minutes ago while streaming because I scheduled it. Someone got a Shalfa, a raid Shalfa, but it was a bug. So if you want to see that story, I recommend going to check out that video. It is super, super interesting to say the least. All right, here is the Garchomp Fighterino. Let's see. I'm hoping I put a Scarf, or did I switch it? Wait, no, did I not switch it? I thought I put Scarf on it so it would do less damage, so I wouldn't kill. I'm gonna EQ. I don't think, because EQ is non-stab. EQ shouldn't kill. Okay, 38%. Easy peasy. Draco Meteor. I lived the Draco Meteor at like 1 HP without Choice Scarf or Sturdy or anything. Wow, that was pretty crazy. We can EQ again here. 40%. Now this is how you chip down an alpha to prep it for a catch. People always ask me how I catch alphas. This is pretty much how. I could have I didn't bring my Spinda, to be fair. But what I would do is I would just chip it down like this with some sort of like hard-hitting Pokemon. Bring in my catching Pokemon, throw up a Spore, and then you just like fall swipe it down or strength, or like, you know, beat it down from there. And then eventually you go for Timer Balls. Timer Balls are so good, dude. You just repeatedly Spore it. Like here I can just go ahead and Spore, and then I can throw up a Sub, right? And Sub, Spore, Poison Heal, Breloom is super good because you'll always be able to like out heal the HP it takes to cast a Sub or use a Sub, if that makes sense. So here I'm gonna go ahead and False Swipe. I might build a Strength as well. Rough's gonna do some damage to me. That's fine though. 11.9. Yeah, it's better. I'm glad I didn't Strength there. I'm just gonna False Swipe again. Otherwise, False Swipe him down. I could have Dream Balled there, to be fair, if I wanted to actually kind of do that, but that's okay. Yeah, Skill Swap Spinda is pretty good. It's definitely pretty good. It fades to Substitute. Now I just Respore. I'm faster, so I can just Respore really easily, reset up Sub, and yada yada. Like right now, this Garchomp's been asleep for like So stupid, dude. Alpha catching masterclass. Yeah, right in the middle of my... All right, guys, this is how you should catch an alpha Pokemon, is you spend the time to prep it, and then you misclick run away from it at the very last second. Okay, after 2 minutes of waiting and a relog, I am going to do my first alpha Garchomp attempt, right, chat? There it is, fellas. Caught the alpha Garchomp in a really fast, quick manner. That definitely didn't take me all day. 2 times 31, good IV placements. I'll take it. Let's get out of here. All right, from the alpha Garchomp... I was going to say, well, it's gone. Never mind. I was going to say from the Alpha Garchomp Swarm over to a Gabite Swarm in Johto, but it's actually... I was at that fight for so long that it disappeared. Unfortunate. I was actually in that Garchomp Swarm for so long that all of the swarms... There was like 3 swarms active. All of them are gone now. That's okay. That just gives me an excuse to head over to Berry Forest and do a little bit of Moltres hunting for a little bit. Yep, Moltres time, fellas. Hey, Pat, you know if Protect works on raids? I actually don't. I love that question because that might, like, it's not super relevant right now because the raids are pretty easy, but that could easily become really relevant if you lead with like a really fast Pokemon, like garner the aggro of the memer and then try to protect. Now, and if the raid boss can attack like 3 times, you probably only protect against one attack and not all 3, which probably makes protect pretty weak against the raid fight. It does. So Ailment is saying it does kind of work, but only blocks 1 turn. So yeah, it might work or whatever, but honestly, it's probably not even worth it in my opinion. Alrighty, we're at the Moltres spot. I'm gonna pop a Legendary Lore today. Let's see how it goes. I kind of want to pop a Shiny Charm, but that's a little too much. A little too much. We're gonna legendary lore. We're gonna run back and forth with our little swarm Cricketune. We're gonna see what happens. We're at almost 30,000 encounters with donator status again. Let's see if we can break the streak, fellas. Opened any Cherish balls? I have not yet. And I don't know if I will, man. It's actually really tough. Yeah, no, I don't think I will. If I were to, yeah, no, I don't think I will. Well, maybe for content, but no, even then, like, I'm kind of undecided, but I don't think I will because I'd rather, if I'm opening mysterious balls for a shiny, I'd rather just open great balls or ultras at that point, or like premier or anything else other than Cherish. The 6K rate is just not that good, especially for the price. I'm just not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna open Cherish balls personally. Unless it's for like data, but if we probably have enough data on that, I could probably just go off other people's openings. I'm probably won't even invest in them personally. I'm probably gonna just I'd rather further invest into like great balls or ultra balls or premieres versus putting anything into Cherish balls. So we'll see what happens though. We'll see. I could go back on that if more information or if I think about it more. So we'll have to see what happens. But good luck to anybody opening. I'm just not really for me, I guess. Yo, Pat, I made 10 mil in Pokeyen so far this event. Gonna make moves towards investments in my next egg hunt. Dude, good work, man. Good work, gamer. You love to hear stuff like that. Good progress. Hey, Pat, is it more efficient to start Moltres hunting right away or grind yen for lures? At least grind yen for expert lures. They're not that expensive. I think it costs 15k Pokeyen per hour or so to pop expert lures. Expert lures, in my opinion, are super worth for legendaries. They just give you more encounters per hour, which increases, quasi increases the rate. Not obviously doesn't actually physically change the number, but gives you more encounters per hour, which lets you get it in less time, which is important. What's the best way to make money this event? The best way? I mean, I just couldn't tell you because I haven't tested it enough. Probably, if you're good at it, probably farming Abundant Shrine. But it's tough. And then, I don't know. It depends on how many swarm Pokemon happen per hour. Can you do a mixture of Abundant Shrine run and farming swarms for Cherish balls? Maybe kind of. Like, if you have a good team and you can farm Abundant Shrine, yeah, getting Lucky Reds. Like I said the other day, if you're doing Abundant Shrine and you're just like losing pretty fast and you're only getting red envelopes, it's not that good money per hour. It's really good if you're new, but if you're like a medium to end game player, it's not gonna be that great. But if you can get to Lucky Reds where they're worth 100k a piece, if you do, let's say you do like one run an hour and you get like one lucky red envelope and like 20 red envelopes, that's like not bad, or like probably like 2 lucky reds or something like that. It becomes very good very quickly if you start getting those lucky reds. Hey, Pat, do you know how to get to the event acts? All vanities are always opened via sealed product. Now, certain vanities are only available through certain sealed product, so I don't know personally if the battle axe is only in the lucky red envelopes. Here, the battle axe. I don't know if it's only available in the lucky reds or also available in the normal reds. I don't know. Open envelopes. However, I would not recommend opening envelopes. I would just buy one. If you want this vanity, just buy it outright, because the amount of Pokeyen you'd have to spend to open it is going to be ridiculous. Opening sealed product is always a loss. You're just gambling. Think of it as like paying money for entertainment. You're not going to like make 99.9% of the time. You're not going to make money. And in the long run of opening sealed product, you never make money. It is literally the house always wins when it comes to like opening sealed product. Just keep that in mind. It's definitely a mixture of like efficiency and what you find fun. I think Rumel's given this argument before, and I like this argument. Rumel really, maybe it's just cope for gambling though. Rumel says that he really liked opening sealed product because then it kind of feels like he got the vanity OT. Like he remembers the fact that he opened it and he likes that. I think that's super cool. If that adds value to your vanities, I think that's super awesome and I super respect it. However, efficiency wise and money saving wise, it's always going to be better to just buy the vanity outright versus trying to open for it. It's very similar to like it's very similar to like singles in trading card games versus buying packs. If you it's so bad for having money though. Yes, even says Rumel. If you want to actually play a trading card game and like be competitive, everybody knows this who plays like Magic or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever competitively, you always buy singles. You don't open packs. Packs is what is paying for, it's gambling. It's paying for fun. It's paying for entertainment value, which is totally awesome. Opening packs is super fun. I get it. But like, if you're trying to like play and build decks, you just buy the singles. Similar with vanities. If you want the vanity, if you want to, you just buy the vanity, buy the single. Don't open packs to try to get it. I need that OT temporal cape. Okay, well, that's going to cost you a fortune. Good luck to you, Smooge. Dude, temporal cape. These definitely... So, the ultra rare vanity always only comes from the like higher tier of sealed products. So these only come from Lucky Reds. Okay, also the fact that there's only been 7 of these listed is insane, by the way. That's actually insane. The fact that there's only 7 of these right now is absolutely ridiculously bonkers wild. This could shape up to be... This is one of those items where it's like, this could shape up to be... I want to see what happens over the next couple days. This could shape up to be an unbelievably, incredibly good investment, or one of the worst ever in its tanks. It's so fucking coin flip. Such a bad vanity. I actually like it. The little blue orb in front as well. And like the... I guess the coniness, if that makes sense. Like the sharpness of the cape. Yeah, it's better. The sharpness of the cape. I think it's a really good vanity, honestly. I kind of like it. All right, Raticate, Swarm, Kanto, fellas. It's a raid, okay? Or it's a swarm, you know? We can trade in those rats to the old ladies, so it's super worth to go do. This is a great question. Hey, bro, any lazy ways to make money on this event? I love this specific question. Yes, there is. The 2 best lazy ways, in my opinion, are... I think the best one's probably just farming swarms. Doing swarms, and then once you get 8 swarm Pokemon, you turn them into an old lady, and you get a Cherish Ball, and Cherish Balls are worth, like... mysterious Cherish Balls with 60k a piece. So if you just like run around and catch swarm Pokemon, you consume 8 of them and you get 50 60k every time you do that. And you also get like 1x31 and 2x31 and like IV Pokemon along the way, so you could sell those for more profit. Like swarms are already like decent, so it's cool that you get like an extra benefit. And then what else? You can also farm Abundant Shrine really lazily. I know a lot of people, like if you are good enough to be able to get to beat the first boss, the first Neon Cat, whatever. If you can beat him like every run, like pretty lazily, consistently, whatever, then you can get at least 1 Lucky Red. If you can get to like 1 Lucky Red per Abundant Shrine run, that's really good, and you can like farm that and make really pretty easy money once you like learn it. But you have to like learn it a bit. But Cherish Balls are very, very, very chill. Here, there is an Espeon, Swarm, and Ho, and I actually almost missed that call. I don't mind wasting Expert Lore Steps. I don't want to waste... Legendary Lore Steps are too expensive to waste. Expert Lores are fine. I don't mind like leaving early to make sure I go get all the Espeons. Espeon's also a fantastic Swarm, dude. Having that chance at a shiny Espeon would be unbelievable in the wild, dude. Let's see. Show me the green Mooncat. Nice try. There's a 1x31 Espeon. I probably am going to like... sell off my 1x31s I get from swarms, is I feel like, I mean, the main reason you do it is for Cherish Balls. Like the tablets are nice, and if I'm close, maybe I'll keep them or whatever, but I feel like if I'm going for Cherish Balls, which are really just for Pokeyen, I might as well also just sell. Because if it's 8, okay, let's do the math. If a Cherish Ball is 60k and you trade in 8 Pokemon for it, if the Pokemon is worth more than 7,500, then you should sell it on the GTL. But if it's worth less than this, you should trade it in. That should be the math you think about right now. That's actually a good way to think about it. That'll obviously this math will change depending on what Cherish Balls cost. So do the same calculation at whatever point in the event, whatever works for you. Are swarms more common because of the event? Yes, they kind of are. They also stick around longer. So to me, I could be wrong, but it kind of seems like to me like every like 30 or 40 minutes is like a big batch of swarms, and they all kind of like 3 or 4 swarms all happen at once, and they kind of like rotate in batches. That's what it's felt like, but I don't know if there's actually any like thing behind that, any like realism, I don't know if that's the truth. I'm actually gonna move these Pokemon. So these were caught during the event, and I moved these over to my Cell 2 box, but I'm actually gonna move these back over here. So I'm gonna have box 1. These are gonna be Pokemon that I obviously consume for Cherish Balls. These are the alphas I've caught. So this is all like my event loot tab, essentially. So this over to utility. These are the mons I'll be consuming for Cherish Balls. These are the alphas I've caught so far this event, and then these are the ones I need to sell with like 1x31. So we're gonna get ahead and like stock up on everything and get a nice loot box going to sell it all off at the end, or sell it off at some point to see how much I can make. All right, with no other swarms active, back to Berry Forest we go for a little bit, fellas. While we're here for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and pop a legendary lore. We have 3 left to use. I've just been like slowly, passively using them here and there whenever I can. Yes, I've heard about this. Pat, did you know that players can't fight the Giratina in the storyline right now? Meaning that some players are locked in the story. Yes. This is a crazy bug. If you're one of those players, you can type /unstuck and get your way out of the... what's it called? The distortion world. So make sure to do that. But that is a pretty nuts bug, dude. They were not lying when they said, yeah, we fixed some bugs, created a lot more, man. I feel like people are sleeping on the eventual slacking raid. People are saying, oh, Gyarados is so scary. Gyarados has a 4 times weakness. That's fine. Slacking is going to be able to attack 3 times in 1 turn. So even if he truants on the 2nd turn, a Slacking is going to be able to attack twice. That's really scary. Like, Slacking is easily the raid that I'm the most scared of currently. All right, Swin Up Swarm over in Johto. Let's go, fellas. Hey, Pat, do you think buying the mounts could be a good investment since they are limited? It's coin flip, man. I'm gonna be totally honest. There's no, like... Now, I will say, okay, 5 to 10 years from now, there's a really good chance, maybe even 100% chance they go up in price, right? But the question is, are they going to drop down to 2 mil in between that time? Are they going to drop down to 1? Are they going to drop between that time period? When is going to be the lowest time to pick them up? That's the tougher question. And you just never know, man, with vanities. Like, it's always a risk. There's never any guarantee. No investment is, like, guaranteed. You have to always remember that. The question is, are they the new coolest mount in the entire game? And is almost every player going to want them? In my opinion, probably, right? Probably. But we'll have to see what happens. Hey, Pat, in chat, sorry to be rude, but I need urgent help. I'm stuck in Abundant Shrine. How do I get out? We lost, everyone left, and now I don't know how to get out. Is it the orange cone you talked to? Don't log out. I actually made this mistake last event where I did Abundant Shrine and then I logged out and I didn't get any rewards because I did that, which was really funny. Go talk to the orange cone. I got out. I'm dumb. You're not dumb at all. I literally did the same mistake last year. You're perfect, dude. Yeah, make sure you talk to the orange cone. Don't lose your rewards. Good question, dude. I think I can openly talk about this. Someone's asking what happened with the Raid Shadow Legends sponsor, man. Did that end up happening? What did you manage to negotiate? Not even close. I am not taking a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor unless the amount given is pretty ridiculous. And then I would end up using part of the money to either do giveaways or do some sort of tournament, offer a prize within PokeMMO. I would give back to the community somehow, half of it or whatever. My starting price was $4 grand, which is obviously stupid. It was ridiculous. It's way more than any sponsor. It's an insane amount of money. I was hoping to negotiate down to $2 grand. That would be where I'd be comfortable, and then I would throw up 1K for the community or whatever. Their price was at $200, which was, there's no fucking, that is, I can't imagine being a content creator my size and selling out for 200, not that I'm but selling out for $200 to play Raid Shadow Legends for multiple hours on stream and then advertise it. Yeah, it's so horribly not worth it. The Raid Shadow Legends is easily the biggest brand risk, biggest fucking brand killing game. So yeah, you're literally the most paying sponsored game. You spent the most money on sponsors last year or whatever in gaming. I'm pretty sure it's just, that's so insane. There's no shot I'd ever risk my fucking brand and do that for it too. That's ridiculous. No shot, dude. What are your thoughts on this event? Kind of there's a lot of waiting between raid/forms. I do think the event's really, really good, but there probably is a fair argument for there is a fair amount of downtime between if you get the raid done for the day, you can do Abundant Shrine and stuff. You can technically do Abundant Shrine, you can do stuff forever, but the time in between swarms is kind of a lot in my opinion. Still an okay event. I think it's a very good event personally. But we haven't fully experienced the event because we don't have 12 raids yet, so we don't have access to Shaman. It's also really hard to judge. Keep in mind, it's day 2, guys. I think this event's very good so far, but it's hard to judge an event when we're literally less than 48 hours, 36 hours into the event or something like that. Onyx Swarm Kanto, yo, thank you for that call. So keep that in mind. But if you want to make the argument there's a little too much downtime in between swarms and stuff, probably fair. I kind of like that after so many events throughout event season that give you no downtime at all. Being able to head over to Berry Forest and Kanto and do a little bit of farming for Moltres in between the downtime, I'm really enjoying personally. Okay, I feel like I complain about this every single event. I hate that every time there's an event like this, they put a thing here and you can't get through here. So to get around to that road, you have to, and you also can't get through here. You have to travel all the way around. Very small little thing, but I don't know why this annoys the hell out of me. It totally stopgaps that alleyway. Yeah, Murkrow swarms are one of the swarms you definitely should use Soak Smeargle on. Being able to false swipe, soak, and then net ball, because you can't sport it as insomnia, so it's a huge pain. So you can't put it to sleep. And Murkrow's catch rate is legit really tough, so you could skill swap it, I guess, but that's kind of a lot more work in my opinion. One of them on special attack, that's probably not worth saving. I probably still just sell that off or whatever. I get this question a lot. It's a great question. Is it better to sell my Cherish balls now or wait until after the event? Do not, this is like a very common sentiment. Do not wait until the event is over and then try to sell your Cherish balls. That's the worst time to do it. There's two options. You can wait 2 years to sell as an investment, or sell immediately. Those are the two best options in my opinion. That's what I'd recommend. This is such a nice gift. It's so much money, but I feel bad. They end Premier Balls. It's Teresa's wishes. This is the owner of the party hat. I feel like I have to. Oh, I'll pop a shiny charm if I do this to get maximum odds. Gambaing for a Shalfa. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's too risky. It's too scary, dude. I'm gonna do it, I guess. I have to pop charm though and make sure I'm like ready to go for like Moltres or whatever. So okay, I'm gonna do it because can I pop them with my inventory? Do they go to the PC? They do, right? I don't remember. I'm gonna go to the Moltres spot, pop a shiny charm, and pop them there, I think. All right, fellas. Let me get a shiny charm link, actually. Let me get a link going before I pop this. Here it is, fellas. The best. Okay, if I get a Shalfa while on charm with these legends, then I'll be very happy. That's it. Okay, let's go for it, guys. 10 Premier Balls we're popping. This is 3 million Pokeyen that I'm about to pop in a matter of seconds, so bite your teeth, grit your teeth, get ready, guys. Here it goes. A Jinx. That's so bad. If it's shiny, you'll be able to tell. It'll show in the splash screen. Vanillish. These are all alpha Pokemon. These are all alphas. Fuck out of here. Jinx is the worst one. Glaceon. Abomasnow. Beartick. Pop them all? No. Not. It's like 22 mil if I pop them all. Mammoth, this is the last one. Thank you, Teresa, for the gift. Not popping anymore. I am not a gambling addict. I'm going to stop. I'm just going to pop Legendary Lore, and I'm going to hunt for Moltres. We tried, fellas. Screens being banned in PvP is crazy. Is that true? I haven't seen anything about, like, Reflect and Light Screen? That'd be a massive deal. Where are bans at? Matchmaking sign up, bans. Oh my god. Wait. I haven't seen anybody talking about this. Yeah, this is normal. What? When did they ban screens in PvP? Dude, I need to like compile a list. There is a shocking amount of like, what's the term? Like under the radar nerfs and changes that have happened that I haven't heard talked about. I wonder if it's because of a bug. It might be because of a bug. So it might get fixed. But that's crazy. I've heard that Ho-Oh got nerfed as well, and that wasn't on the patch notes, like under the radar nerf. Undocumented changes. There's a fair bit, dude. That's actually wild. Ho-Oh changes were unintentional. I asked about it. That's good to know. That makes a lot of sense, Cav, given all the like PVM changes they made, and that, yeah, that's super interesting. Gotcha. Alpha Sheldon Hoenn? I feel like there was just an Alpha Garchomp. Alpha Garchomp into Alpha Sheldon is also an insane. That's very good. I can go check that on Shiny Charm as well. That would be super sick. What's the most expensive item / Pokemon in game? It's the 3 big developer vanities. The Q Hat, the Desu Lab Coat, and the Electric Storm. I think all of those vanities, don't quote me on this exactly, but they're somewhere between, it's a huge range. They sell for somewhere between 5 to 15 billion Pokeyen usually. And now the max cash stack is only 2 billion or so. So once you reach that level of wealth, you have to start trading in like, okay, if I want to buy a Q Hat and it's 15 bill, I have to give you, okay, I'll give you 3 blue Flaming Skulls. Those are 2 bill a piece. I'll give you 2 orange Flaming Skulls. That's 2 bill a piece. I'll also give you 6 times 31 shiny Charizards, 1 billion cash. You start like 3 scythes. You start trading in like increments of stupid wealth. It just gets ridiculous. Full stacks of RP is pretty common use for trading for expensive things. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't even think about that as much, but that makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like in RuneScape 3, what's it called? There's something, is it shards? There's something that exists to like convert like platinum tokens as well in RuneScape. Like once you go over cash stack, you have to start trading like a specific item. That makes a lot of sense. RP is smart. Okay, off to the Sheldon Alpha we go. I might not even catch it. I think I might just shiny check it, honestly. Just because I'm on Shiny Charm, I'd rather just go ahead and check it and then get out of there as fast as possible and just go shiny hunt more. Okay, while we're on Charm, let's go ahead and do the Heathen thing. We got sent 2 Cherish Balls, 3 Cherish Balls, 3 Cherish Balls in total. I'm going to pop them like one by one so I don't lose track of how much, what are mine that I want to keep as investments versus what are mine that I want to actually pop. So 3 Cherish Balls. You know what? I'll pop 4. You guys are lucky. I have 1, so I'll pop all 4. So 1 out of 6,000 shiny rate here. Melodic. It'll show up on screen shiny. Drudagon. No odds I get it. Drudagon. Actually, it's way less than 6k because I have shiny charm and donator status. All right. Next up, 1 Pokeball, 1 Great Ball, 1 Ultra. Okay, 1 of each, and then 10. So I'm gonna pop 11 Pokeballs. Sneasel. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stop, Pat. I was sent these. I gotta pop these ones. So that's done for Pokeballs. Great Balls, I'll pop 1. And then Ultra Balls, I'll pop 1. This is it. That wasn't shiny, right? Dewdon looked a little funny, but don't think it was shiny. Yeah, not quite. Nice try, fellas. Let's go gambling again. No, I'm done. That's it. I was only gambling the ones that were sent to me. You guys are very generous. I appreciate it. Don't gamble. Don't do it. You want womp womp. Okay, womp womp is perfect. Hey, good work, Pat. Thanks for helping inflation. Yeah, helping like the people. I'm helping the investments by limiting the supply by opening them. That's my long-term. That's my copium strategy for why I open these true. People are predicting Tauros next for the next raid, about 4.5 hours from now. That'll be really. We'll see, man. That'll be super interesting. If we could get that prediction correct, I feel like that means a lot towards our ability to like if we could predict the next raid based on the calendar or whatever. We might be able to like prepare strategies ahead of time for the raids. That would be a really big deal. Like that would be unbelievably huge, you know? Here's our last expert lore, but I bought 6 of them for like 60k a piece. Here's the last one. Still no Moltres. Do you think Metagross Meta will carry us through the entire event? I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Eventually, like any sort of like special attacker, or I'm sure there's something more difficult coming that will stop Metagross or be a huge issue for Metagross at some point, but it's obviously very good so far. I think it's just because both of the first 2 raids were just physically attacking normal type Pokemon, Purugly and Lopunny, so it makes sense that Metagross would be able to like iron defense up and get really strong and be a huge, you know, counter to them. There's the last of the legendary lore, fellas. Rest in peace. Expert lore times. Do you think we'll see a Gengar raid? Didn't we see a... We might, right? Did we see a... I'd have to check the video. Did we see a Gengar? I think we did see a Gengar Alpha last year for the Lunar New Year event, correct? I think we might. Alert Charizard Swarm? Really? That's pretty sick. If true and real. Hey, Pat, will you ever do a Nuzlocke in another region? Maybe one day I'll do a hardcore or another. Just not anytime soon because I feel like I don't have like a huge drive or reason to do so. Nuzlocke and Pokemon are really awesome and really cool. I'm just not a huge Nuzlocke guy. I'm glad I did the one that I did. I mostly did because it was the first ever recorded, fully documented Nuzlocke in Pokemon. Like no one else had like proved that they had completed Nuzlocke before, so I was the first to technically do it. If I were to be the first to do it in certain regions or hardcore, maybe one day I'll go back to it, but I have no plans anytime soon, in all honesty. Electabuzz Swarm. My charm's gonna wear off in a sec, guys. No shinies, unfortunately, at least most likely. I'm gonna catch these Breloom, or these Electabuzzes first, but yep. There's the last seconds of the shiny charm, fellas. GG's. Nice try. Thanks to those who joined. I appreciate it. We tried, fellas. What's the market like for ready to go PvP mons? Like if I catch a mon with good IVs and train it, is that very profitable? I wouldn't say very profitable, but I'd say decently profitable. Like EV training and XP training a Pokemon up to 50. I think you probably make around 30 to 80K doing that process. Now move setting is expensive and that can earn you a lot more, but it costs a lot, so it's not worth to do usually. It can depend though. It can definitely, like, we can just check something here. Let's do Beldum's a good one right now because Beldum's expensive right now because everybody wants it for, what's it called? So let's do, the easiest way to do this would be a 5 times 31 Beldum with, let's do Adamant Nature. Okay, so it's 850K for a Beldum is the cheapest. What about a Metagross? A Metagross is level 50. That's a 150K. Is it moveset though? So this one's moveset. So there's a 150K Pokeyen difference there, but he probably spent 50K or so on the moves. I'm gonna guess that you make around 100K profit from doing something like that, which is I think it's interesting and solid and neat. So there's, yeah. There's definitely some margins there, I think. Yeah, people need level 55s for raids right now. I wonder how good just buying decent Beldum, but that might be the real strat, is buying or breeding decent Beldums and then leveling all of those up to 55. That might actually be like fucking solid money right now. That's the more interesting question to me, but look, they're going to be expensive as all hell because everybody wants them right now. Like, this is 20 plus and just 4 stats, and this is the cheapest. That's crazy. And it's terrible nature. What if I do... Not worry about speed. Dude, Beldums are expensive right now. That's crazy. That makes sense, but damn. All right, we got like 30 or so swarm Pokemon to go consume, so let's go ahead and... I don't think any of these have any IVs, so let's just go ahead and go do that. Does Jabite have a decent base value? It might, but I'm fine with this. I'm going to go ahead and go consume all these like this. See how many Cherish balls I get. I might get my first tablet today as well, which will be the big thing. There's a Cherish ball. Mysterious Cherish ball, nice. Let's see if I get my first tablet today. Okay, round 2. Just throw them all to the old lady. 5 more, we can get on the Cherish ball. How many? So I think I've gotten... This will be my 4th Cherish ball. So that will be what? I think that's my 4th. So that'd be how many? 36? 8, 16, 32. 32, so then after that... So my 5th Cherish ball, I should get a tablet, I believe, if math is right. Wait, did I get the tablet and didn't even see? Fuck! I did. Alright, God damn it. Rat tablet officially achieved, fellas. Of course it's rat. Is the tablet you get random? Or is it a Patrouski tablet? Is the tablet random, or is it always like... Does it go in the same order? Professional rat? God damn it. The Cherish ball pod. You get them in order? Okay, gotcha. There's the first tablet, fellas. Rat tablet. Item is event bound. Will be deleted after the event is over. Seasonal lunar new year item. Untradeable. Can't be held by Pokemon. Untossable. A mysterious tablet embossed with a rat. Collecting more of these may lead to a special encounters. The glow on the wishing stone. Yeah, they changed the look of the wishing stone. Which I don't know why they would do that. I wonder if I wonder how interesting would it be if, like, every update they change it a little bit and it's like slowly gaining power. That would be kind of based. That would be so cool. Wow, it's funny you say that, Zach. You're gonna go get dinner because I am also gonna go end stream to go have dinner with the fiancé. So thank you guys so much for watching. We had a good one today. A lot of stuff happened. 4 Cherish balls achieved. That's it. Damn. That's kind of crazy. And then we got some alphas and like other stuff. We beat the raid. We got some 101s. We did some good stuff today. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Did some gambling. Really appreciate it. Like the stream if you enjoyed it, okay? Like it. It helps out tremendously. Dislike if not. That's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos and tons of stuff during the event. Twitch, I usually go live Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET, but I'm obviously going live a lot more at the moment. Discord down below. If you want to go above and beyond to support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal Venmo donations help out dramatically. Thank you guys so much for everything. Have a great day, and good luck during your Lunar New Year event, guys. Peace, peace, peace.
Thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video, and I hope it was a positive asset to your day. The same way everybody listed here is a positive asset to my day, going above and beyond and allowing me to make content every single day. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.